am doing this again as my evidences that I was here, but nobody showed up. Actually, no, nobody showed up. Nobody signed up for the class. I did change the schedule. I put it like an hour later, but yeah, it's still not working. I don't know if it was the timing, if it's, I don't know. But I'm going to show you my material as my evidences that I was here, I was ready for the class. And if you guys want to see the class with an student, you can see the other class, the week 7, group 2. I had a student there, and you can see how the class developed with the student. But now I'm going to show you my material, okay? So for this session, we have the topic like your digital footprint. So as always, I introduce the topic and then I told the students, right? We have couple rules as always in any class. So we're going to try to be respectful and courteous. We're going to super active participate. We're going to follow my instruction. We're going to use the technology responsible, and we're going to try to communicate clearly and respectfully. If I speak too fast, if I say something that you guys don't understand, you let me know. Just let me know. I will repeat it with all the love of the life, okay? Our learning objective is improve our reading comprehension skills related by a topic, developing some like interactive activities, right? So then we have this as the introduction. This is kind of my warm up. Like I will ask one student to read it aloud, but there is none. So I will do it every time you do anything on the internet. You leave a trail behind you. In the same way, you leave a footprint when you walk on sand or mud. Do you know how to take care of your digital footprint? Here are some tips. But hold on before to start. Do you guys know what is a digital footprint? And suppose this is the time, the students will respond, we have a little discussion, and then we come back here, right? So I will be like, hey guys, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. You're gonna try to match these words. We have two columns, we have the numbers, words, and the letter words, right? Two columns. And you need to find which one is the match, the best match of these ones, and then they will take 5 minutes and then they come back, right? I will be like, hey guys, do you have any question about the vocabulary? Any like something that you didn't understand? You want to clarify after they explain me what's going on? I will be like, okay, so estudiante number 1, and then by turns, right? I will ask student by student, like one by one, right? Depends on how many students are. So number 1, suitable, will be with the letter H. Perfect. Oh, let's do this one a little bigger. I don't like the size. Number 2, a trail. Guys, when you think, a track. Perfect. 3, details. Will be F, information. Perfect. Number 4, to abandon, to leave. Perfect. You know, always saying like the students, oh, it's okay, you're doing great. Number 5, to reveal, to show. And then if they make any mistakes, I just let them and I will correct them until the end, okay? Because I don't like to interfere or something there. A function will be a propose. Complex, complicated. Our last one, let's do it with red, a recruiter and employer. Okay, after that, we will check. I will be like, oh, you did amazing. Do you have any questions, any doubts about this? And if they say yes, we have like this little socialization about the topic and the words and the vocabulary, leave it really clear. And if they, as soon as I get their approval, we will continue, right? So I usually read the text aloud with the students before the activity, and I also share a PDF where they can find the text plus the activities. Why? Because I like that they just go back in the text and come back and check in the activity. And if I don't share that PDF with them, they just can see my screen and they cannot see the whole text that is 2 slides plus the whole activity that is 2 other slides plus the other activity that is 1 more slide, right? So I like to do that. I'm going to read the text and then we're going to develop the activity, right? Your digital footprint. Every time you go online, you leave a trail. This is just like a real footprint. It reveals where you've been, how long you stayed, and what you've been doing there. Every time you register for an online services, send an email, download a video, or upload a photo, the information can be accessed and your digital footprint can be revealed. This shouldn't necessarily be worrying, but it's advisable to be aware of your digital footprint and to be cautious and sensible when you are online. 6 top tips for taking care of your digital footprint. 1. Don't forget to log off when you leave a website, especially if you are using a shared computer. If you don't, someone can easily pretend to be you. 2. Don't tell anyone your passwords and don't write them down in obvious place. Make them more complex by using a combination of letters, numbers, and punctuation marks. 3. Tell an adult if you come across anything online that makes you upset, anxious, or concerned. There are ways to report inappropriate or abusive content, and in most cases, web managers respond rapidly. 4. Remember your favorite website by using the history button and the bookmark function on your computer or mobile device. This is a way that your digital footprint can work in favor. But remember to clear your browser history regularly. Number 5. If you want to post comments online, you don't have to use your own name. Invent a nickname to use instead. You can also use a picture instead of a real photo. 6. Protect your identity online. Be careful about who you share personal information with. Always think twice before sharing details like your email, home address, school, or phone number with someone. Think about the future. All kinds of people are interested in your digital footprint. It's now quite common for college, universities, and employers to check out the online profiles of possible candidates as part of the application process. There are cases of people having missed out on jobs and places in college because their digital footprint didn't impress the recruiters. So remember, keep safe, don't put too much personal information online, and always think carefully before you post something. Ask yourself, will I be happy for absolutely everyone to see this? Okay, after this, after we read the lecture aloud and all together, the students will have around like 20 minutes. Well, depends on how much time we have, but it's around 20, 15 minutes to read the text again, take notes, come back in the question, go back in the lecture, make sure the answer they are choosing is the correct one. So that's why I try to give them enough time. So number 1, when you go online, B, leave a trail showing, leave a trail showing where you've been and what you've been doing. If people search for information about you, they can find your digital footprint. Someone could pretend to be you if you don't log off when abandoning a site. You should make your password difficult to guess by making them complex. 5. If a user reports inappropriate content, a web manager usually reacts immediately. 6. You should report abusive remarks in the internet in all cases. If you see something, say something, right? Si vemos algo, decimos algo. We don't be quiet. To remember your favorite website, you can use the bookmark function. Think carefully before sharing personal information. Sharing personal information online, right? We have that one. And then things we have to write, well, put in these boxes which one goes and which one don't. Okay, so write your password in a place where you can find it easily. Don't do that. Use a picture instead of a photo of yourself. Do. Keep quiet about inappropriate content that you come across. Use punctuation marks in your passwords. Use the history button to find a favorite website. Log off when you leave a website. Forget to erase your browser history. And use your name when you post comments online, right? It's supposed they have to give me the answers every time. Of course, I'm just reading the material, just showing you for my evidences. But yeah, this is what I had prepared with the material you guys give me, with my presentation. I was ready. I studied the information. I did these activities a couple times before I attempt to be like, the class teacher. And after that, we will share the attendance link and the other form link you give it to us. And I always thanks my students about like, hey guys, thank you so much for your active participation. I really appreciate that you show up, that you've been here, that you participate, that you do the best you could. I really hope you enjoy the class, you learn a lot. I always give them some advices, depends on the mistakes they give in the class. And I also ask them like, hey guys, and I don't know if you have any comments, suggestion, feedback for me to improve my teaching skills, and I want to hear them. Or if you don't have anything else to say, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to have you here. I hope I see you in my next classes. Bye. Okay, remember to fill up the form and the attendance link, and you're free to go. And that's it. That will be the class, but in a speed 100 just for the evidences, but that would be the class. I don't know, it's really sad nobody showed up. This was a really interesting topic, to be honest. I love it. Make me feel aware about what I need to be careful with my digital footprint, and that's it. I hope this is enough as my evidence. As I was here, nobody signed up for the class. That's why I'm just doing the video.